Hi, welcome to Cycl'n Vancouver. My name is Steve. I'm a 59-year-old guy, 6'5", around 250 pounds, who loves getting out on the bike and going cycling. Well, that and eating lots of baked goods. If you're interested in seeing what Vancouver looks like from the back of a road bike ridden by some spandex-wearing old dude, sit back and relax. This is Ride 374. Today is Wednesday, December 18th, 2024. I have a lovely warm 9 degrees Celsius sunny afternoon for this ride. Unfortunately, it won't last long. But I do hope this dispels the belief that during the long winter months in Vancouver, it is always gray and rainy here. It's just that much of the time. But look on the bright side. If you travel to Vancouver during November or December, hotel rooms are cheap. And every now and then, the sun makes an appearance. But when it does, get out and enjoy it. Don't be lazy like me. For this ride, I'm going to try something I'm a little uncertain about, given my current condition. I'm going to head west to Stanley Park and take on the climb. Normally, that would not be a big deal, but given my current state of recovery, I'm not sure I have the legs for it. It's funny, but I always figured that if I took significant time off the bike, then I'd lose cardio and be huffing and puffing until I gained it all back. But that's not what I've found. It's my riding legs that are quick to go, and it's those muscles that I need to build back. Hence, I'm not sure whether I have the leg strength right now to actually make it up the Stanley Park climb, which is only a paltry 75-meter elevation gain. And after that, assuming it goes as hoped, I'm going to head towards Heather Street and take on a short, steep incline I've never tried before. Nothing like putting the legs to the test. I thought that van driver was going to turn right into me. It's beautiful out here. Wet, but beautiful. The one major advantage of cycling at this time of year is the absence of other riders. There are a few out today, but there's nowhere near the crowd that would be out here on a sunny summer day. Same with drivers in the park. Well, here we go. I hope this goes well.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I could make that. Holy crap, I'm tired, but the legs are sore. But that was awesome.
I know I crashed 3 months ago and I'm still recovering from it, but I just can't help myself on a descent, even one as wet and slippery as this. I'm like the scorpion from that old story. I can't help myself. It's just in my nature. I just love the speed and the danger. What is it with a pedestrian walking in a bike lane when there's a nice sidewalk for her a couple of feet to the right? There is one thing I don't like so much on my bike now: the new saddle. I used to have a softer saddle, but it was ruined in the crash. When I took the bike in to be repaired, I asked Sergio to replace it with a nice, comfortable saddle. He said he had one in mind for me. Well, it looks nice and sleek, but my butt isn't so enamored by it. After a bit of riding, it really starts to hurt, and the only fix is to stand up for a few moments to take the pressure off. And right now, my butt is aching. I think I'm gonna have to replace this saddle with something wider and with more padding. I like to ride 5th Avenue East because there's a traffic light at Main Street. Main is a very busy road that runs north and south across the city. But 5th seems to be closed between Quebec and Maine. So I decided to head south on Quebec. When I got to 6th Avenue, for some reason, I decided to turn east. I was hoping there might be another traffic light there, but there isn't. That creates a problem. I actually waited for a while at the intersection for an opportunity to cross, along with some driver who I thought was crazy to even try to cross there. And once an opportunity presented itself, off I went. Carefully, of course. I heard a horn beeping behind me, and I realized that that driver had decided to follow me across Main. Well done. I got to the park and saw that empty bench and decided to stop and rest my legs and give my butt a well-received break from the saddle. While resting, 3 women walked by and one told me that her friend had recently moved here from Texas. Of course, I laughed, but then I felt kind of sorry for her. She was probably better off in Texas. By the time I resumed my ride, the sun was mostly gone and the sky was back to its usual gray look. Yay. So I'm going to head west on 14th Avenue. That will take me directly to Heather Street. When I got to Ontario Street, I decided to take a quick detour south to 18th Avenue. I wanted to take a tour through the neighborhood and check out the Christmas decorations, if any. There is a coffee shop just up ahead on the left, which I think caters to cyclists. I've only ridden along 18th Avenue once before, and that was during summertime, and I was quite surprised to see the coffee shop. At that time, the place was completely overgrown in vines. I have meant to return and check it out, but I have yet to do so. When you live in Yaletown, which has pretty much everything you'd want, all within a block or two from home, it's hard to actually get out and go grab a coffee somewhere else. The camera really does not do justice to the steepness of this hill. I've never climbed up it before, but I've ridden down it several times, and each time I was very focused on the descent because I pick up speed very quickly. The road can be bumpy, and there is the odd car to avoid as well. But I'm really not confident that my legs will handle this effort today. If you check out the pedestrian walking up the hill on the right side, you might notice that we're going about the same speed. I'm standing up and pedaling with everything I have and hoping I'll reach the top before my legs quit on me. I am so glad that's over and that I actually did it. I think this neighborhood is up for development, and you can see the Oak Ridge Park development up ahead. That seems to be the new model for shopping malls, a mix of lots of residential units, in this case something like 10 condo towers, above a shopping mall built out with shops and services that can't be provided through Amazon. And the project connects to the SkyTrain Canada Line station, located a couple of blocks to the south. That mall is scheduled to open in a few months. So much for that nice empty field. After several decades of delay, the project is now going ahead, and in a year or two, there will be over 1,000 new units built here. Hopefully, the traffic doesn't ruin this nice cycling space. Like I said, it's in my nature, and you can't change your nature. Well, this has been a very good ride. I got in 37 kilometers and 292 meters of climbing, making this my furthest ride yet since my crash. I feel pretty good, though my butt really does hurt. I do need to do something about that saddle. Hopefully I can get out again before Christmas, but who knows. I still have lots of shopping to do, and then we're heading over to the island to spend Christmas at my mom's place.